Clancy. I'm an ACSM certified personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for over 2 decades now. The reason for me starting the YouTube channel is because, number one, is because it's something I've always wanted to do. I felt I could get my voice out there and help me help people on a much larger scale than I can one-on-one. And second reason is because of the coronavirus outbreak. There's a lot more people working out at home now, and I just want to get some messages out there to kind of help people, especially if they're doing things different than what they've normally done at the gym. We're gonna focus basically from the ground up. We want to work on movement first, then we'll start to get into some stuff as far as stabilization and eventually some things for strength. First things first, what we're going to look at today is breathing. Reason why breathing is so important is your core is a reactor, not a contractor, meaning that it reacts to what your arms and legs are doing. There's a lot of things that happen to the body, especially as we age or if we're inactive, and what our lifestyle is like. For instance, if we're sitting a lot, that means that the muscles within the front of the hips are going to start to get really tight, causing all kinds of dysfunction that can start to happen at the lower back. I'm going to teach you some breathing exercises which will help as far as improving mobility, especially at the trunk, and increasing the efficiency of your breathing. First things first, we're going to go over a little bit of safety. I'm going to have you laying on your back with both knees bent. If you have any type of postural issues going on with your upper body, you want to make sure that you have your head supported. If you don't have your head supported with something, that actual neurotension within the spine can start to cause issues that could lead to not getting the most out of this exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lay on our back. Okay, we're going to get into this supine position with both knees bent, about 90 degrees at the knees. You want your head on something. And I'm going to teach you a little bit of a self-assessment and what to look for. The first thing we're going to do is place one hand on our stomach, one hand onto our chest. And what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep breath. And when you take that deep breath, the majority of time what I've seen with people, especially sedentary or deconditioned individuals, is their chest will move first. That's not what we want. The reason that chest is moving first is actually because of what's happening within the lower part of the abdomen, especially the internal intercostals. They are actually acting dysfunctionally. They have two different types of functions for the body. They help us with respiration and they help us with rotation of the shoulders. So let's go ahead and look and see what our breathing is like. Take that deep breath for me. And what you want to feel move first as you exhale and pull that belly button in all the way to your spine is your stomach. Like I said before, the majority of time what people are going to notice is that they'll take that deep breath and their chest moves first. Okay, so what I want you to do is use this top hand here to make sure you don't feel that chest move, and keep that hand on your belly button so that you know you're breathing all into your chest. And I want you to take that deep breath. Make that stomach as big as you can. As you're making that stomach big, you want to feel it stretch. And then slowly exhale. And pull that belly button all the way in. Sometimes when you take this deep breath, immediately you'll start to feel the shoulders relax, the lower back relax. And again, to reiterate, it's one hand on your chest. You're going to breathe in through your nose, all into your stomach, and then slowly exhale. Pulling that stomach in as far as you can. Now you want to do that about 6 to 8 times. After you've done that, what I want you to do is take these two fingers, feel down around here in the front of your pelvis. There's a big bone down there on both sides. It's called your iliac crest. Just beneath that, follow that bone down. I want you to stick your two fingers in there and kind of cough. You'll feel that muscle down there flex. That's called your transabdominalis. Okay? I want you to flex that muscle for me, and you're going to try to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. I don't want you holding your breath as you do this. You want to engage this muscle. You'll kind of feel like your lower back is going down a little bit. Sometimes, and I mean, this always helps with people, but it will also feel like you're trying not to pee. As quirky as that might sound, if you feel like you're doing that, then you're definitely doing the exercise right. After about 15 seconds, you'll feel it relax. The lower back should probably move a little bit. And then you're gonna put those fingers right back down there again. Tighten that muscle up again and hold it. One more time for 10 to 15 seconds. After that 10 to 15 seconds, you're gonna relax completely, okay? Now, just to kind of give us a judge that things are loosening up in our hips, there's 2 different stretches I want you to do after you do this the first time. The first one I want you to do is pull one knee up towards your chest or towards your armpit, okay, allowing the hip to externally rotate a little bit, and then let it down. Then you're gonna bring up your other knee, pull it back towards your armpit, and let it down. We're gonna grab both legs, and in yoga, some people might recognize this, it's called Happy Baby. And then you're gonna hold this and kind of rock those hips side to side a little bit. You'll feel it kind of stretch out the back. Then you're gonna put both feet down. From here, place your hands down by your sides, and I want you to drop those knees side to side, okay? After that, we're gonna repeat the exercises. And what you should notice is the second time that you do these, when you pull those knees up, they should feel even more loose. It should feel more spongy. It shouldn't feel like, and all of a sudden we're restricted, we can't move that leg anymore. If you do notice an improvement after you go through these 3 stretches, I want you to do the exercises again. If you continue to notice improvement on the second set, then start to do a third set with it. That's actually telling you that your body's starting to, that your spine is relaxed, you're dissolving some of that neurotension, which is allowing the hip flexors to relax a little bit and allowing the hips and knees and everything to articulate a little bit more efficiently. Stay tuned, next videos to come, we're gonna start to address shoulder mobility, and we're also gonna start to get into hip mobility and talking about why those are so important. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button, stay tuned, and more videos will be coming. Thank you.